All right, I am back. Look at this tree. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at the stage. So, I don't know again if this was the actual property, but there was building structures similar to this where people were like singing and entertaining and dancing and socializing. So check this out. I can't believe this is over here. Look, I think I found some place I want to do a music video. Tracilyn, I think we found the place. It's good enough right here. It would be good. All you needed was some kind of stands, and they're crazy, aren't they? Ashville. We're gonna go up it right now so we can get a view. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, check it out. They have a playground, swing set. I don't know if this is part of, I think it's the high school, or is it like a community park? Evidently, they have festivals here. Of the kind of place, if it wasn't this place, sort of the kind of place that I came in Ashville in 2010 to my first Viking festival in hopes of connecting with other people and also to get away from my everyday thoughts. But yet your thoughts come along with the ride, don't they? I was trying to let go of everything that was regular in my life and hopefully coming somewhere different that I've never been before, in hopes of having a good time and just for a day forget about any problems that I may perceive that I have. You know what's really cool? Some people say, Tracilyn, a lot of times you spend a lot of time talking about yesterday. Yes. And I always say, be careful about what I'm talking about with yesterday and don't be confused with that's how I feel today. Because I'm kind of like, my mouth is currently being a vessel for things I already witnessed 10 or 11 years ago, maybe even more sometimes. Where stopping by and showing you this, I have been looking for a set location to do a music video. I have a music video date with myself. I got myself a costume, and I love to wear fur, by the way. I don't know about real fur, but imitation fur is good enough for me, I think. So I have like furry boots that I put together. They're like furry leg warmers. Anybody who knows me when I first came out, I used to love to wear stuff like that all the time, especially in the winter. So I put together like a little outfit, and I was going to make a video of myself just trying to be cheerful and sing into the camera. But I was hoping to get in like a football stadium kind of situation because I love football stadiums. And it's not for reasons maybe other people do. I just like the environment, you know. It does something for me. The energy, what it means to me is I associate good things with it, you know. I think it's part of elevating my spirit. And it's cool because they have colored stands. Hopefully this will be here, and I'll have time this year to come in and hopefully not intrude into something else that's going on and accomplish that. I promise Ashville I will be here and gone. Let's see. Wow, I love playgrounds a lot. Playgrounds, for me, back in London, Pennsylvania, were a place that I would go sometimes if I wanted to be somewhere quiet. To swing, I love to swing, or to go maybe on a sliding board or the merry-go-round. I used to go to merry-go-rounds and I would sit on them and just do a lot of thinking. Hello, how are you? Good. This is pretty cool because it has a little playground. It looks to me, which I relate this to like the Optimus playground from back in Lebanon, it looks to me like it's either going to be of storage or that they have drinks and food available at times, or did have them available. I think when I was here in 2010, I'm pretty sure that they had different kinds of food that I never ate before available, or prepared differently. How's that? It might have been food I ate, but how about it's prepared differently, not only because they were Vikings, or at a Viking festival, but how about they're from the Midwest, so they prepare their food a little bit differently, or they just come from a different household. Did you ever realize that? Would you rather eat at home? Do you like to prepare your own food, or would you rather go and do you like to go and try other preparations of food by different people, different cultures, different beliefs? What I was trying to say with the conversation bit is I'm learning that when you talk yesterday, talking about the matters of yesterday or another time frame, rather than in the moment, people might not know how to perceive how you feel right now about those situations. And once I get inside my car again, at some point I might stop somewhere on the way back home into Dayton. I may, at that time, share with you some things that I was going through during that season of time that was also assisting in discomfort. Today, it's very easy to see it was in and through this. Okay? Things that were starting to occur all too often in my life. One of the biggest ones was, yes, I was an entertainer, and I did exotic role play. However, in my private life, I go all the way back to my childhood, my earliest, in the 70s, and I remembered, whatever reason, I really truly wanted to be committed in a relationship with like a very good friend. That's how I seen somebody I'd be investing my years with. I didn't know how to do life, but I knew I wanted to share my life with somebody special. Not a whole bunch of people special. And what ended up occurring is when my life kind of spiraled, circumstances spiraled, I ended up finding myself in a position a lot of times that almost everybody I was running into took me all the way back through the years of my life, that more so I'm attractive enough, even if you don't think so. I am attractive enough for masses of people. And it always seems that no matter where I go, sex always comes into the equation, and people want to have sex with me. And I have to say, I'm a very sexual, playful person, but no, I don't want to have sex with just anybody, okay? There, I said it. I don't know if I ever said that on camera. I don't want to just have sex with anybody, okay? In fact, I'm remaining celibate, and I haven't slept with anybody since probably 2012 or 13. Since I've been living at my apartment in 2014, I have not slept with nobody. And that's the way I prefer it. In my opinion, for anybody else out there that lacks control and ability to do so, to discipline themselves, know that there's much more to life than just going around humping around with people, okay? I did what I did when I was an adult entertainer because I love myself and I want to stay alive, and I knew that as an entertainer, I would be alright. Did I want to stay that way? Not forever. And that's what I was going through when I was out here, is I'm trying to get away from that. When I meet people, and I'm talking with people, I'm still that little kid. Please treat me like that and be kind. And know that my dad, or my uncle, or Jason from Friday the 13th can come out of me too. A sumo wrestler could come out of me. And why is that? Because Just like anyone else, I get extremely frustrated if it feels to me that people keep trying to drag me into the bedroom. Not here. This didn't happen here. But I'm just saying, these are things I've been going through. So you can understand that in my conversations with people, it's kind of engaging, but not engaging. More so or not, as I was going through life, I realized, especially in the transsexual community, that there is a low opinion and a narrow mind of what a transsexual person is good or not good for. Okay? We're human. Okay? There's not really much difference except for the way we think, which is maturer than the masses. Or so it seems that way to a lot of us. At least me. Here's a in memory of Ada Lou and Art Deal, Women's Civic Club of Ashville. So this was probably it, because I remembered the trees. I don't know what they call that, pavilion or something. I like stuff like that. Yeah, it looks like that tree might be going down, you think? Is that where X marks the spot? They have a little basketball court here and stuff. So this probably was it. And anyway, is this music or is this garbage? Look at the size of that rock. Can you see it? Ta-da! I stopped here because I wanted to make a current video. I was hoping to stay away from the subjects of things I have talked about in the other video. Okay, I might not have done it 100%, but I'm getting better. Do you know why? Because I want to have peace, and I don't want to be spending the rest of my life talking about what I talked about in the 40s. Throughout my 40s, I pretty much talked about my life in its entirety, especially the more recent struggles I had in my 30s into my 40s. And I told myself as I enter into my 50s, I'm ready to live in a manner that says I dealt with what I dealt with, I'm aware of what I'm aware of, and I want to deal more with where I am, and hopefully the life I deserve. And I have learned that if you do anything at all, don't do it in hopes of collecting human relationships along life's journey. Enjoy the moment while you're here, because 2 days from then, maybe 2 years, maybe 2 weeks, 20 years, none of them are around. And some of them have already, what the world calls, died. So everything you do it for yourself. Me, I do everything for myself. And to be honest with you, I'm sure I've heard different things throughout my life, even through the people that raised me to be. But maybe we need to remind Tracilyn to always, and each day is for you. It's a blessing, and it's a gift by God. And anything else that allows you to exist, live, and do things you want to do. And when the law comes up against you, be as loving as you can, and if you have to, sue the shit out of them. Pretty much so. And ask God not to forgive them and take care of them in ways that you can't. They should not be utilizing their position to traumatize people. If they can't handle it in a loving way, they shouldn't even be permitted to be in that position. So, with that being said, we got to school. We got the world's oldest traffic light, whatever that is about. Maybe someday we'll find out, or if you know, you could leave me a message. We have a baseball field, at least 2. And we have red, white, and blue stands made out of concrete. which means in the near future, a video date that I have for myself where I put together a small costume. I got myself, if not a flagpole, and I was hoping to be able to make a music video in a football stadium very quickly. Obviously of myself singing and prancing around, doing something, and anybody else that would have liked to be in the music video. In the event that somebody sees this video and you or someone you know would like to be in videos for whatever reason, maybe you have talent of some sort or you don't, but you still want to be in, know that I would appreciate it. You can feel comfortable in contacting me. You can call me at 937-242-2375, or you can email me at tracilyn21@gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook, Tracilyn21. There's many different ways that we can contact each other. I'm almost positive that this was open at the time and they might have had somebody doing music. Maybe, I don't know that for sure. But this here looks very familiar to me. So chances are this is where the festival was. This year I'd like to stop out. I said this before. I'd like to stop out and just kind of, and now I feel a little bit more at peace psychologically. So I feel that it would be still me, but yet much better reasoning as to why I'm here. Not that the other one was not legit, okay? And I think there was music being played over here. All right, so Tracilyn is cold. Remember this place. Remember, video. We can do a lot here. Thank you, God. Up on the stage you go. This way. Welcome one and welcome all. Tracilyn is here in Ashville. When I first came down and I heard Asheville, I was thinking, what? Nashville. So I don't even know if I went down to Nashville in 2010 just yet. I went down prior, quite a few years prior. However, I remember, I don't know if I went to Nashville or not, but when I saw the Asheville name, I was thinking of like what, my ashes, like letting, how do you say, it's kind of like things have burned up in a manner that my pain and my tears and kind of like my ashes were going to be scattered. Meaning not my physical body, but psychological hurts. It's kind of like a place for me, and it's not necessarily this place specifically, physically. It's psychologically where I was in 2010. It was coming to a time in my life that I cried for months. Living with Catherine, I cried almost every day. I was making trips back and forth to Columbus to get electrolysis, and I know you might not think that's important. No, it's important for reasons that you might not understand. Maybe you do, but it was important to me. How's that? And laser on my body. I want this hair off. I'm not working. Somebody else is helping me. I couldn't believe how much help that I was receiving. I was overwhelmed with being grateful, but at the same token, there was an extreme overwhelmness of discomfort. Do you blame me? I'm human. This is unfamiliar territory to me, psychologically. It isn't about physical. I'm pretty sure that there's much more going on. And if you get into God and you get into words and you get into the unknown of possibilities, it could be that in the physicalness, that we are given a season of time in the physical, as a human, as we call it, to witness, to learn. What do you think? You think we're here to learn? And if so, what do you think we're here to learn? You think all things on the earth? You think about different cultures, different ways of life, different beliefs? You think we're here to try different foods? Twisties. Lots of them. Evidently, you think they like tie up tarps and stuff. Keep the wind out. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that especially once they set everything up, this really is starting to look very familiar to me. Down the steps we go. You know, I connected with some people. There was somebody who did belly dancing. I've always wanted to do that. I'm not saying to master at it. I'm not like other people are really serious about it, but I wanted to do it. And there was somebody who was very good. And if I'm not mistaken, she had invited me. I don't know if she had a school or somewhere that she gave lessons. And there's so much going on in my life. I was back and forth, and it's very unfortunate for me that I did not get that opportunity to. And I'll remember how thankful I was because of being trans. And she was a genetic girl. And for me, in my walk of life, I thought that that would have been one of the coolest things in the world, is to learn how to dance in a manner that I never danced before. Or maybe I goofed off with a little bit, but not seriously enough that I could actually do something with it. Surely I will be homeless no more. I will come to your chateau and dance for you. Hands off. You know, I'm here for entertainment only. Because there's a cop across the street ready to set me up. So we're going to say goodbye here. I have a couple more things to talk about. One of my, this kind of reminded me a little bit, a tiny bit, of playgrounds from back in Pennsylvania that I used to play on throughout my childhood on and on. There's somebody batting right now. I would get them on video, but I don't know if they'd be okay with it or not. So, this is cool. It's in a nice little neighborhood. Don't take my word for it. I don't know that for sure. But it appears to be a nice neighborhood. Down we go. On to the chips. I want to see if this restroom is open. If it's not, we got to get going. I got to use the restroom. And then I, Tracilyn, promise to start it back up and we can talk where I'm letting off right now, because I got to start making my way back. Hopefully I will have a parking space. If I do not, maybe I'll show you a little bit of what's going on at the place I live. All right. Nature Works, Ohio's natural investment. Village of Ashville. I was in a village. This is the village of Ashville. It's locked. So, here we go. Walking by the fence. Goodbye. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Tracilyn. My last name is Michael. Tracilyn Michael. And though I am not for everyone in the whole wide world, I might be for you, which means that you could subscribe to my channel wherever the button is. You can leave a comment down below. You could hit the like or dislike. You want to upset me? Huh? Hit the dislike button. And then, if you would, share a video or two. Go check out my music videos. You can go on Tracilyn.com, and there you can download free MP3s and videos too. I used to be in modeling, so I wanted to model too. All forms of entertainment. Look at this. I like all forms of entertainment. I don't know about every single one, but I like a wide variety of forms of entertainment. And there's much that I really wanted to do. And that's what I was thinking when I was here. There is so much that I really wanted to do, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. Especially in my current circumstances. I don't even know how to take care of myself. Alright. Here we go. Look at this on the side. Ta-da! Yeah, da-da-da-da. I just want to capture some of this, so... Anyway, thank you for visiting. Though my video blogs right now are more about my personal life witnessing journey, things I've been through since coming here to Ohio. I don't know what I'll do in the future. I would like to make a couple music videos. And I would like to share smaller uploads. Maybe of me having a good time. Maybe with someone else, maybe not. To the man who invited me here, I can't even think of his name right now. Thank you. I will explain more about that another time. As I am hoping to find a place where his burial might be, which I think is in Kentucky. I'm not sure. Maybe this summer I'll go to Kentucky, okay? I love you. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. I hope you have a very fun and fulfilling. Alright, don't know if I can get up beside this truck. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see a logo on this side that was really cute. Hold on. Try it.